Many years ago, a wise and soulful friend once said to me, Athena, some people are like highways, and other people are more like back roads. You are definitely a back roads girl. Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome guests. My life has always been about the experience, the journey, never about a predetermined path. I would imagine that that is very much a part of the fact that I was born to parents of very, very opposite traits. My father is a Greek engineer, very practical, pragmatic, logical. My mother is a flamboyant Scottish artist. She's much more creative, very expressive, artsy, and intelligent in a very literary sort of way. Now, I have traits of both, but I'm sure it's fairly obvious which one I take after the most. My father often said to me, "You love adventure, but you need security." And of course I was, in fact, that wild, expressive, curious, adventurous child, the middle child sandwiched between the two brothers. I was always the one that was demonstrating early on in my life that need for self-expression and that curiosity to explore people and paths. I used to always entertain everybody. I was always the actress, the singer, putting on shows for everybody. All my old home movies, the family movies, were me lip-syncing into an ice cream scoop or something. And as it came to be, I came down to the time when I had to choose my path in life, or my road. And it was, you know, when you're choosing university, it's all about finding that highway. Well, I wasn't sure what I was going to choose. I'd shown an aptitude for certain things like Englishes, languages, the arts, etc. But I was interested in everything, and I couldn't narrow it down. I thought about journalism because I was writing for the school newspaper, but I didn't quite have the credits for the journalism course. So then my father suggested psychology because I was really good at helping people. I applied to a couple of universities for psychology and I got accepted, except the third envelope, the acceptance envelope to the other university was, I got accepted into the York University theater program, of which, you have to understand, 400 people had to audition to get into one of 40 spots. So I was one of 40 people. I was not about to turn down an opportunity where I was picked for something to go and do this psychology degree, much to my parents' chagrin. So I launched on my way to this world of getting my Bachelor of Fine Arts in Theater at York. Well, only 9 of us actually graduated from the course, and off I went into my illustrious career in the theater. Well, I'll tell you, those back roads can be really tough. There's lots of ups, lots of downs. Here are a few of the highlights. I enjoyed in those 10 years while I did it. I had discovered myself as a singer and even a songwriter. Who knew? I put a little one-woman show together which I took around to some clubs in Toronto. When I auditioned for my very first feature film role, I actually got to act opposite John Malkovich in a movie, so that was exciting. But I'd have to say the highlight was when I was cast in a lead role in the Shaw Festival musical production of Roberta. I got to play this wild diva nightclub singer named Clementine Anastasia the Principal Bismarck. It was a lot of fun, but let me tell you, those back roads can be really tough. And eventually I veered off the back roads in search of a more stable highway. So after giving up my passion, I entered into my 30s, trying to find myself, this new path. I had to find something practical, more business-like. I'd gone back to school now for marketing, advertising, and sales. Took some PR courses. I even got my real estate license. I was ready to try everything, marrying the creative to the logical. I worked in television production for a while, and I did a number of different things that involved marketing and sales. Eventually, serendipity landed me in the best job ever. In 1994, I landed at Toronto Life magazine as the producer of this event called Kids Summer. This was a huge event that went on every summer, and it was great for me because I got to wear all the hats. I got to do the sponsorship sales, the marketing, the advertising, come up with creative themes for 64 different events that had to happen around the city for families. It was really great, and I loved it because I got to wear all the hats. I never got bored. Of course, when you're doing what you love, great things happen, right? I met my husband, we got married, we had children. I now have a beautiful son, Christian, who's 11, and Deanna, who's 9. So I finally found my balancing wheel at last. Or have I? Well, you know, married life, kids, mortgages, responsibility. Where's my back road? I needed to find my back roads again. So I've been searching for the right kind of avenue for me, that one that marries stability of the highway life to my need and my passion to explore the back roads. And I finally found that. Now I'm a professional career coach. So I get to help other people explore their back roads and their highways and find their interesting, passionate stories that pull it all together. And I've recognized one thing in becoming a coach, and that is that life is all about exploring choice. So I leave you with this as I continue on my new road as a coach. One of the things that I enjoy is this motto, which I read, which I will always live by. Life should not be a journey to the grave where you arrive in this well-preserved body, but you should slide in sideways, chocolate in one hand, wine in the other, screaming, "Woo!"